All right, 5 minutes after 9 o'clock, it's time for Jim George. And he's, of course, the owner of American Cable Services. And every time he comes in here, there's something new in the news about what he does. So we'll find out more. And it looks like Joe Martone is joining us this morning as well.
Yeah, I've been invited. So heck yeah. I'll sit and talk for a moment with
This
Jim.
is a fun show. I love the way this show feels, Jim. I don't know what the chemistry is between us, but it just works. And
well, I want to know if that see-through vinyl bicycle thing comes in extra large.
Yeah.
Wait. It's not see-through.
I love that.
It's just suggestive.
Did you see it? Did you see the?
No, I didn't. But it sounds like it could really. Yeah. How do you get it off once you get it on? It sounds like it's very tight.
Yeah, it does.
Well, it's just that the fabric is
Spandex.
the fabric is the same color as a Caucasian person's flesh. So you would say it's flesh tone if you're Caucasian, but if you're African American, it would look like you're very light skinned in that area.
Well, is all the shooting over with? They're clearing them all out now, right?
Boy, you better be careful with that. It was training. No real shooting.
Training, real shooting.
For the task forces for the law enforcement agencies.
Wow.
Yeah. So how are you?
I'm going good. There's a lot of technology in the news. It seems like every time we turn around, that net neutrality thing is. They're now going to have a 2-day. You can go online and place your comments as it's going on live, like a congressional hearing type thing. They really.
I wonder if they're paying attention to that.
Well, the FCC is putting this on themselves because they said there's so many people responding to the fact that Comcast, Bright House, and the rest of them want to charge you for extra bandwidth. So here's an example. You say to them, I'd like to have your third tier international package or whatever. And they'll say, okay, well, in order to get that, it's going to cost you $19.95. Well, yeah, I know, I'll pay that. And we have to increase your bandwidth by another 10 meg. In other words, they force you to take more internet.
Right.
And you have to pay for everything you do. And now they're limiting you to the amount of bandwidth that you can capture. So like if you're recording movies or recording programs, that eats up so much bandwidth. After you reach a certain, let's say it's 1 gig or 2 gig, then you have to pay for more.
Wow.
I mean, they're squeezing every nickel and dime.
Do you remember when American Online first started, though? You had to pay by the minute. It was very expensive.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that, Joe?
Oh, definitely remember that.
That was crazy.
I was on the edge, the technical edge when you dial up and it went poof.
Yeah.
He's always been a 1 minute man, so he knows that.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, my coffee takes 1 minute to brew.
You know what's interesting is that we have TV in quotes everywhere now. I mean, we could have had a TV show of Joel last night at the girls' night out.
Yeah.
That's right. No one would want a chance doing the lenses, protective lenses.
So how did the Blue Jays band? I had a nice photo of them. You put that online,
Yeah, I
right?
threw that on quick. Yeah,
looked
on
nice.
Facebook. Yeah, I learned how to do it with my iPhone, or what do you call it, smartphone.
Oh, good.
iPhones are this morning. That's right. They were in lines. There was people in line since September 1st waiting for that phone to come out this morning.
Oh, the big blue one?
I don't know
Whatever
which
it
one.
is.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
the 0.8 or something.
So tell the listeners how it went last night and how to make it better next year or whatever.
The first thing is show up. That's the biggest thing. Show up. We had a decent crowd, nowhere near where I wanted it to be, but we did have a decent crowd last night. It was fun. The Blue Jays band did their thing twice. There was 2 sets,
that's
which
nice.
I was unaware of they were going to do. The fashion show, they had 2 sets, which I was unaware of. I thought it was just one shot, but they did a little. And then all the what would you call models went and changed, and and they were strutting their stuff.
Was there any Victoria's Secret stuff?
Yes, but that was in the store. They didn't bring it out there, no. And then I gave some, I lost count, 4, 5, 6 $50 gift cards from Simon's away,
nice.
and jewelry. I mean, it was just one after the other, after the other, after the other. Chick-fil-A sandwiches I must have had a stack yay high.
Really?
As thick as a playing card deck. I mean, it was just, and the girls, of course, they loved that. It was free stuff. What have you.
You said it was bigger than last year, though.
It was bigger than last year, but I'm greedy. I want it to be packed. The more people, the more fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I do feel bad for some of the girls because you have to be there to win. And they get a ticket, and then they go someplace else. And I call the number, and then they come back later. Did you call my number? I says, I don't know, because you get the numbers. I call them, and then I say 1, 2, 3. Here goes once, twice, gone, and I put it in my pocket, and we go to the next number. Can't wait forever.
Right.
So, and I kind of feel bad that it weren't there, but then I don't feel bad because that's the rules.
It's explained in advance. So.
Yeah. So you got to be here to win.
So there was a thing this morning on the Uber taxi type service. Are you familiar with this?
Yeah, well, I've been hearing about it, of course, and heard your comment, this morning, of course. But I don't know. I don't know about the safety of that. What would happen if you had an accident? If you were the Uber driver or even the person in the back seat? I mean, who covers that?
Now that's a good question for an insurance company.
Yeah, well, I think that was when you look at the application to be in the transportation business in Ocala. I mean, you have to have a lot of insurance.
So they would have to change their insurance.
It doesn't matter if it's a taxi. You could be a horse-drawn carriage. You can be
Pedicab.
A pedicab?
Yes.
Or one of those like Chinese guys, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
What is a pedicab?
It's like an old ice cream truck, but instead of ice cream, there's a seat. And the guy in the front pedals it, and you get
yes, like on the boardwalk in Atlantic City.
Yes.
Yeah, we were downtown one time. There was a pedicab. You had to go up the hill from the art place.
Yes.
I got in the back seat. I got out at the same place I got on. The guy couldn't pedal it.
That's a picture.
Couldn't get up that hill.
Yeah, what hill?
So you sit in the seat, and the bicycle comes off.
I can just see the picture. He's pedaling in midair. Hey, can't go nowhere. Please get off my bike.
Yeah. Would you please scoot forward some?
Scoot forward some. So Jim, let me ask you your system. Mm-hmm. You've been entertaining people to invest in it. Mm-hmm. How is that going?
Well, there doesn't seem to be any real. There's probably a lot of real investors. There doesn't seem any investor that wants to take the gamble to be to invest. We've raised quite a lot of money, but we're still at our last go around. But everybody I meet says this is $1 billion corporation. It's going to take the world by storm. I'm happy for you. Go. But no one puts any money in it.
Have you ever tried what's that called, Larry? Kickstart
Kickstarter, yeah.
Or all those things?
I guess I need to do that. Yeah.
So those are there's like 3 or 4 of those that you can.
Kickstarter, if you don't get the money you ask for, then you don't get anything. You can get more than you ask for, but you can't get less.
Oh, wait a minute. How does that work then? How does the people? I gave $1 to Jim because I believe in his corporation is going to be, but he doesn't. He was looking for $10
on Kickstarter. What happens is you pledge it. So
pledge it. Okay,
yeah, you pledge it. So let's say you're asking for $20,000, right? And you get 19,999 pledges. And then your time clock runs out, you don't get anything.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh, that's the way it works.
But the guy who made all the money with the potato salad, I don't know what he was asking for, but he got like $57,000.
Uh-huh.
He only needed enough money to make a potato salad. So
wow.
Yeah. So it's crazy. So you can ask for
I'll have to look into Kickstart then.
And then, but there's a couple of them, and there's, oh my goodness, I can't remember the other.
I know, it's driving me crazy too, yeah.
But the other one, you do keep, if you ask for $20,000 and you get $10,000, you get to keep the $10,000. So the other one is really better. The Kickstarter one, you have to have a specific project. You can't use and yours is a specific project. So.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. We're at the final stages. We met with a developer yesterday that actually has 2 systems, and we met with a developer day before yesterday that has 250 properties, and they all want us in there. And they're saying, when can you launch? When can you give us these services? We need these things. And I'm saying, give me some money.
Now, are your services, what's the word, proprietary to you? Or can anyone do what you're doing?
Anybody can do what I'm doing.
But you're the one that's doing it.
Well, there's different methodologies, like there's an iPhone type of phone, there's a Samsung and Nokia, but they're all cell phones. Right. So I'm going to deliver my services using a certain encryption, and there are other people doing the same thing using different forms of encryption. But there's only 2 companies out there that have the conditional access. In other words, turn the box on, and we're all using those 2 companies. Okay. So basically, the technology is out there for anybody to do it. The hard part's getting the programming. I mean, to get CNN to say yes, you can stream me worldwide, or, is difficult. But we're close. We have about 50 channels that said yes, and we just signed up a attorney, gave him a retainer to go out and get us 50 more channels. So we think by another month from now, we'll have close to 150 channels.
It's more than I need.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but the 3 you want might be part of that 150 channels, whereas Robin might want 7 different than what you want.
Right.
I have to have the variety in order to give you the 7 you want.
That's true.
It's a la carte, right?
Yeah.
All a la carte.
We need to take a little break,
Okay.
and we'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA. We'll be back with Jim George. By the way, your phone calls are also welcome. 622-9622 is the phone number, 622-WOCA. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. A couple showers and a heavy thunderstorm this afternoon, otherwise mostly cloudy today with a high 82 to 85. Then partly cloudy tonight with a couple showers and thunderstorms, especially during the evening, a low 68 to 73. Variable clouds tomorrow with a couple showers and thunderstorms, a high 82 to 85. Then on Sunday, times of clouds and sunshine with a shower or thunderstorm around, mainly during the afternoon, a high 85 to 88. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Evan Duffy.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees, even questions about your bugs. And she's only on WOCA, so don't miss Carol Ann Baldwin and You've Got a Garden each Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
Now is the time to take advantage of Florida Credit Union's CD specials. Our 36-month CD comes in at 1.26% APY. A 24-month is working for you at 1.0% APY. And our 12-month at 0.75% APY. All CD rate specials require $10,000 minimum. With friendly service and rates like these, it's not hard to see why Florida Credit Union has your CD options covered. Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life. Call 352-237-8222 for more information. Must act by 1/15/14.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Hi, I'm Yvette, and I'm here to tell you a few things about ABC Frederick's Appliance. They sell not only new, but used guaranteed appliances. When you call ABC Frederick's Appliance, they will provide service on what they sell and any appliances that you own. ABC Frederick's Appliance is located in Bellevue, right over the railroad tracks. Call 352-629-5181. That's 352-629-5181. That's 352-629-5181. ABC Frederick's Appliance.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
All right, just about 20 minutes after 9 o'clock, Jim George is here. Joe Martone is joining Robin and myself this morning, and the four of us are talking about high-tech stuff, which, let's see, I don't know much about it. Robin, you probably know more than me. Joe knows more than us, and I think Jim knows more than all three of us. So.
Put together.
So altogether, we have like 14 years of experience, and then Jim adds another 94.
That's it. There you go. Okay, Jim, I did have that question.
Yeah.
About, let's say we want to go to Kickstart. And you're going to make a little video, and you're going to pitch your idea. I'm Jim George, and this is what I'm going to do, and how I'm going to do it, and blah, 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 blah. And someone else, can they steal it from you?
Yeah, the idea is basically delivering content to anybody in the world via the internet. And as you know, YouTube is doing that. Netflix is doing that.
Yeah. All
right. Well, where ours is a little different, Netflix and those kind of people, they specialize in ABC, NBC, CBS serials. Like you can watch all of Grey's Anatomy, or you can watch all of this program or that program, or all the old public domain movies. What we're going to do is give you live streaming of the program at the time it's on. So that is new. So if you're in a cable system like Comcast or Bright House, they can stream to their own constituents, that is their own subscribers, in any format, whether it's analog, digital, QAM, IP, any other technical format they want on their fiber, but they can't do it offline. What we have done is we've gone to programmers and said, we want to stream your content worldwide. So we have a company from St. Lucia that wants us to stream all their channels. We have Trinidad, we got India, we got literally almost every country of the world. We met 2 days ago with a company out of Russia that wants us to stream Russian content, Chinese content.
Oh, that is cool.
So you can watch a China, if you're from China and you're second generation and you want to watch Chinese television, you can get it from us. Whereas if you try to get it on the internet, it breaks up because it's going through switch after switch after switch. Ours is more of a virtual private network where it's got quality of service attached to it. So it's always keeping it, no buffering.
Wow.
It's always coming through live.
That was the thing, buffering. So it's not going to be stuttering. The picture stutters.
Right.
And then we have channels that are like Recipe TV, Car TV. We have Justice TV. We have MOV TV, which is 24-hour a day sports. Madison Square Garden, 24 hours of sports.
Wow.
Red Sox channel. There's a Yes channel.
Yes channel.
Yes channel, which is New York
that's for all the bosses,
That's the New York Yankee channel. So we're going to basically have hundreds and hundreds of channels, and then they will be live content. You don't have to get it canned, in other words.
And you have a phone call. Good morning. You're on the air with Jim.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I'm going to buy me one of those.
I have a very high-tech question, and I hope this is not going to be too foolish, but if you have a battery-operated transistor radio, if you play the volume at a high rate, would that wear the battery out faster than if you played it soft?
Yes.
It would, huh?
Yes.
Simple answer.
That's easy to answer. Yes. You're pulling more juice.
I that bet with my brother-in-law. I told him it didn't make any difference, because it's on, whether it's loud or not.
No, you're pulling more juice. Am I correct, Jim?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm afraid so.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll have to call him up in Wisconsin and set up a couple of bucks that he won off. Okay, bye now.
Do you remember with the old battery-powered cassette recorders when the cassette batteries were dying? If you had it on a low volume, it would sometimes be fine, but as soon as you put the volume up, the cassette will go slow.
Yeah. Very slow. Very slow.
I loved it.
But there are some great channels out there that we don't even know about. I mean, I'm getting calls all the time from people saying, I understand you. Well, to give you for instance, New York Comedy Club. They film every comedian there is.
Not Joe Pesci. Joe, he used to be on Saturday Night Live. Big muscle guy.
I don't know all those guys.
That's the one.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
That's what you're talking about.
So the bottom line is, for the last 5 years or whatever it is, they've had mainline comedians go through there. Even Robin Williams has been on the show, but no one's ever seen it except people who paid the $70 cover charge, let's say, to be in the club.
Now
they're saying to us, we want to create a channel, but you know how much money it costs to send that channel up to the satellite and then go to Comcast and Bright House and say, will you carry us? You're telling me you can carry our channel anywhere in the world? And I said, yeah. So we're going to have an exclusive channel from a comedy club in New York. 24 hours a day, because it's all the old comedians and new streaming ones. Because, Comedy Club may be only open between 9 at night to midnight or whatever.
Something like that.
So that's the live. The rest of it's all going to be canned.
Wow.
Unbelievable. So we're going to have channels nobody else carries.
So let me get this straight, Jim. The Comedy Club has their cameras in there.
Yep.
They bought them.
Yep.
They shoot it up to a satellite.
Well, normally they would have to, yes.
All right. So then whoever owns that satellite, it shoots down to a clearinghouse that you subscribe to and then give it to your subscriber.
Well, in my case, I'm going to get it live from the server itself in New York. No satellite.
So you bypass all that?
I bypass all that.
How many clubs? Just one club?
Right now I'm doing one club. But we also met a young.
What's the club? What's the name of the club?
I'll get it for you for next week. I promise.
Okay.
And then we met a Chinese lady, and she does Chinese cooking and those kind of. What did you say?
Comedy.
Comedy.
I didn't know if I'd get the joke.
No.
Oh, it would be in English.
But anyway, she was telling me all the different recipes she has, and out of New York, and she wants her own channel, 24-hour-a-day cooking channel of Chinese, and she's got sponsors. She's already got cooking ware and everything. So she's set up.
She's ready to rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Walk and roll.
Walk and roll.
So her sponsors will pay you to air it on your channel?
Actually, just the opposite. They'll pay her to keep her channel on, alive and well, and we will stream it, and then we will pay her for every person that watches it.
Oh, I see. So it's a win-win.
It's like if you subscribe to that channel, let's say it's 10 cents.
Right.
I may only give her 1 penny. 10% of what I get.
Right.
But, if you got 100,000 people watching that channel at 1 penny, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of pennies.
Yeah.
Right. So which channel gets the most views right now of the ones you do carry?
Right now, it's sports, I'm afraid. I don't know what the world's come to. I don't really see why anybody likes a sports figure of any type there is. I mean,
wait a minute now. Whoa. I'm not a sports nut. Per se. I don't know any of the stats. I don't know any of the players. But I like to watch it just for the game, not for the people playing the game. I like to watch football, tennis, basketball. I could watch it, but I'm not following all the stats and all the players. That's the difference between me and a...
But you got kids that can't memorize the timetable, but they can tell you number 19 at the Boston Celtics is this.
Oh, yeah,
guy.
sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, no.
Their whole brain is filled up with sports, and none of it's filled up with things that keep life going.
Yeah, but that's
my comment. That's nobody else's.
But that's not
WOCA, by the way. That's a disclaimer.
Thank you.
That's not your form of entertainment.
Right.
You prefer what movies?
Actually, Discovery Channel, Science Channel.
So you would know famous scientists?
Actually, no.
No. You would know famous actors?
I might know one or two, but my wife knows actors. I don't know. No, I just like it for the entertainment thing itself, like educational. When Farnsworth, discovered invented television, he said the idea was to bring education to the home.
Yeah.
And then we added entertainment, and now it's all entertainment of many sorts, whether it be sports entertainment or whatever. I'm still back to the education. I like to learn something when I watch TV.
Yeah.
And if I watch something and it's more than 2 series long, by that I mean like you have to catch next Monday and then the next Monday. Forget it. I tell my wife, you can finish it. I'm not gonna sit here and watch a soap opera.
Oh, I hate that stuff too. Yeah.
Give me a break.
I surfed last night and I watched NASA. And he was up there talking about upside down and the gravity. To me, that was interesting.
Yeah,
I love that stuff too. Yeah. Jim, how do we get a hold of you? And again, this would be, there are some things in the future as well as some things now, so you'll kind of let us know when the things are available.
Yes. What we'll do is we'll bring a TV in here one of these days and set it up and let you change the channels and watch internet TV, and you can comment on it. But my number is 854-9795 here in Ocala.
All right. And if your car breaks down, what's the thing called Uber? Get your Uber app out.
And ask them for a copy of their insurance.
There you go.
Good, Jim. Good.
Thank you, Jim. Fun.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you for joining us too, Joe. Thank you.
Thanks for inviting me.
We will be right back.
Well,